Americans, another friend that subscribes around. Back here, man. All right. So got a busy week actually. Right now we are getting ready. I don't know, it's probably about 7 o'clock. Sun just came up over the hill. And we're headed up to McCall to the Wildlife Environmental Culture Summit by the NIMIIPUU, which is the NEZ PERCE. And I'm gonna go up to the summit. They start, they have breakfast first. I already ate breakfast. But they have breakfast at 9. And then start the deal, and then that dugout canoe that Kevin D was hauling down, because he's part of the summit. But I'm not sure if he's speaking or not. But anyway, he does a lot of that kind of stuff. And anyway, they're gonna, there'll be Native American drums and everything. I haven't been to it. This is actually the third one, so I'll take you along and see how it goes. Ooh. Holy smokes, I hear a helicopter. Alright, we're here. Usually this is the first year here, usually at Ponderosa State Park. This way it's out more out in the public and people can walk by and check it out. Hey, who's that coming?
We're gonna do a song. I'm gonna get my what we have called Patoswa, Patosway, and I'm gonna go around and smudge. If you don't want to smudge, just give me the sign, because I don't want to ever do something that you don't want to do, because everybody here has a spiritual preference, okay? And I always say about, a lot of times when I open prayers, it's like you have a supreme being, and stay with that supreme being. Because I might say, Grandfather, Creator, honey, what? You might say, Dear Lord Jesus, and whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Because we all know the Supreme Being is one, right? So we're going to get this thing started so we can get our speakers and everybody up here as we go. So we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, yeah.
right, yeah. Anyway, I was a product of the Indian Relocation Act. I was born in San Jose, California, and my mother, Audrey Lesser, and some other NEZ Perces, and even my godmother from Cochiti Pueblo down in New Mexico. What it was they were setting up, they're trying to get the tribal members or Indians to assimilate, so they give them a bus ticket and go to the stay at the Y, try to help them with jobs, and so that was try to get them off the res and, you know, become members of the non-Indian society, I guess. I don't know. None of those efforts work, you know. But I go where I want to go, live where I want to live. But anyway, so those are issues that they don't teach those in school, you know, and that's sad. Because, and I know I live in Washington, it's a lot different than Idaho. They don't want to hear about, you know, true history in Idaho too much, governor and all them, but it's important that we understand that, you know, like this here area, Payette Lake, we were here. Middle Fork of the salmon, you know, we were here, and so it's important that we continue to have events like this, and I'm really grateful that everyone showed up today.
So with that, I also have a grad course called Indigenous Land and Water Governance that we talk about these things. We talk about the real and lived realities of treaty rights, of being an executive order tribe. I come from an executive order tribe. Matter of fact, U of I, my reservation is only 5 years older than the University of Idaho. So I think about those things when I'm walking on campus, and I think, wow, these institutions were being created when we were still when they were still trying to terminate us in this country.
Yeah, there's a lot of different lived experiences with the different tribes, as you may realize. You know, there's different tribes in Oregon, different tribes in Idaho, different tribes in Washington, and so they all have similar but maybe different experiences. So it's important that we learn about that. There's plenty of books on the tribes, whether they teach about it in school, or there's plenty of books that you can read about the NIMIIPUU or the NEZ PERCE, all the tribes. So
What we're going to do is we're going to go straight out. We're going to come back across the waterfront to let them know that we're still here. We're still here. I want to set the framework for what we're doing, though. When you're getting out there and you're getting in the water, water is life, okay? Everything that we need, it comes from the water. We are here to set prayers. One heart, one mind, one prayer. Protection of the water. Protect the environment, protection of the salmon, protection of us and our grandchildren's 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 grandchildren. Okay? So every paddle pole today, I want you to think of a prayer. That's why we're out there in that water. We're in a state of prayer up there. That's why we've come here today, to pray with you all.
Last time I
Getting ready to make the big circle, and there's the dugout. Sissy's gonna take her own kayak out. I just missed it, they tipped it. Some of them went swimming. It's pretty dang narrow. Oh, there we got it filled up with water. They're getting it pumped to pump it out. Oops. Yeah, I missed that. No, I remember that. And it wasn't even that long ago. You know, like 20 years dirt road, you know. council. Now it's all paved, but I remember all the roads being dirt. And I kind of liked all that old stuff better. And it's growing like crazy now. There's
council?
Oh,
Really?
Lord, man. Not really the town, but, you know, people moving there and, you know, building houses out in farm fields. Just everywhere.
You know, every time I go down that way, it'd be risky there.
Can't paddle.
They're doing all right with it now.
Yep. The dugout is still afloat. And there's Sissy. Looks like they're all coming back in. Where'd my kiddos go?
They're way over there.
I
don't
think I
Sissy's
see
doing
them.
something.
She might be getting tired.
They're way behind.
All I can see now is this, oh, to go behind the sailboat. I see what you guys are saying. There they are. They're splashing and having fun.
I'm tired as heck.
Yeah.
What they managed to do without flipping again. I was really worried about I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh yeah, he's out there in his. They're all so tired. So how long are you out there?
What's that?
How long are you out there?
Oh, my buddy owns 20 acres. He's the guy who climbed the corporate ladder. He's 56, he's basically
Wow.
yeah, I'm like, I thought you'd get bored. He's like, man, I love it.
You gotta be built with something special for that. That.
Oh, they are. They're not too far behind.
I appreciate that.
I mean, you know, right now everybody's just
I'm doing a variety of like stuff that I
sitting out here. I haven't done this probably since I was a kid. Have we done it before? I don't think we've ever sat on the pad. Usually too many dang humans up here for me. There's quite a few humans. Quite a few. I think there's quite a few humans. Let's get it.
There's quite a few.
Look at that. Wild salmon. What's this here? Brisket. Stone Indian fry bread.
This mine is not about restoring the site. You might hear that in some of the PR about the site from Perpetua. The mine will recreate a large-scale environmental disaster, which makes any attempt at restoring historical mine waste insignificant. It's about gold, plain and simple. It involves large-scale, open-pit mining at the headwaters of the South Fork, including a huge processing plant.
You think it was Bigfoot was there to get you?
No, I heard someone. I'm like, I swear that's something. And I just hear you. You look like Bigfoot,
That was funny. That was funny, sissy.
No, it's not.
That was funny, sissy.
That was not funny, Papa. I'm trying to find you on the rail, bro.
Oh, Mima's in the car. She's ready. All right, man. So Summit was pretty dang good. With salmon and elk. And
I mean, bumper.
it was great.
No, this is